Finepart Sweden was established 2012. Our founders have more than 30 years experience in developing water jet technology, and we are pioneers in microabrasive water jet field. We are developing, marketing, selling and manufacturing highly accurate water jet machines for fine mechanics. Our headquarters is in Bollebygd, Sweden, where we also have a cutting and demo center for making test cuts and demonstrate our capability. Our main markets are the Nordic region, US, Switzerland and Germany. We are selling through distributors and agents worldwide, and the Nordic region is covered in-house. We needed capital for our international expansion, and Finepart was listed on Spotlight Stock Market 2016, and we are a public company since then. The movie shows cutting with a 5-axis fine cut machine. Water with 4000 bar pressure is released through the cutting head and mixed with a fine abrasive. The particle erosion mechanism in the jet removes material without generating any heat. A benefit of the particle erosion as a material removal process is that it adapts to the material, which makes it capable to cut virtually all materials, even in combination. We have developed our own human-machine interface, which makes the machine easy to operate. Our main product is the fine cut machine. A versatile high-precision machining center with microabrasive water jet technology. It's a precision machine tool which is easy to operate. The fine cut machine is compact and has a small footprint. It's encapsulated and can be placed in any workshop environment close to other sensitive CNC equipment. The machine is designed and built for precision and has a high performance. It has a machine tool design, and the workpiece is mechanically linked to the cutting head. It has a highly dynamic motion control and is available with 4 different axes. 3 axes, 4 axes and 2 different types of 5 axes. The cutting speed can be up to 20 meters per minute, and the traverse speed is up to 40 meters per minute, which gives quick relocation between cutting paths. Positioning accuracy is ±2.5 micron, repeatability is ±2 microns, and finished part has a tolerance down to ±10 micron. To enable high accuracy, we have built in the fine cut from state-of-the-art components. It has a Fanuc 31IB5 controller with Alpha Servo drive technology. All our machine comes with this 5-axis controller, even 3-axis, which means that they can easily be upgraded with additional axes later on. It has strong linear drive on X and Y axis and the thermally stable floating in-bar scale with 50 nanometer resolution. We are good in providing solutions for customer application and have a wide range of options which can all be retrofitted. The fine cut machine comes together with a high pressure pump. We are using pumps from Ode, which is a part of ThyssenKrupp. Many people know about traditional water jet, but what is microabrasive water jet machining? We have developed our own cutting system and can go down to 0.2 millimeter diameter in jet size. The small nozzle allows cutting of narrow, complex geometries. Nevertheless, we can fit larger nozzles in the system as well, if cutting power is of greater importance. The jet is a versatile tool and can get through multiple layers of materials. No matter if it's the same material or a material with different hardness and properties. Our process is capable of cutting all materials, even hard-to-machine materials like nickel-based alloys and engineered ceramics. The cutting forces are low and give no distortion of the surface, which allows cutting of narrow parallel cuts. It's ideal for thin sections and can cut part segments down to 0.1 millimeter width. Cutting can be made with high accuracy, leaving a fine surface finish. In hard materials, the RA value can be as good as 0.8 microns. The process gives no burrs, and often you can get rid of sub-sequencing processes as the surface is fine and smooth after cutting. One of the advantages with water jet technology is the non-thermal cut. It gives no heat-affected zones, no recast layers and no micro cracks. There is no material distortion and the material properties are maintained. As mentioned before, we have 4 different standard configurations of the fine cut machine. Finecat 3-axis is our standard machine, working in X, Y and Z direction. It is mainly used for cutting two-dimensional parts from a plate, even though the Z-axis can also follow contours vertically if needed. The picture shows small clips cut in shape memory alloy called 19-0 with 10 micron tolerance. It's used for surgery. Finecat 4-axis has one additional axis mounted in the table. The additional A-axis can rotate the workpiece synchronously with the cutting and is capable of cutting more complicated parts like the propeller showed on the slide. We have two different types of 5-axis configuration. The first one is called ABX and has the A and B axis mounted on the Z-axis. This means that the cutting head can move plus minus 15 degrees in all directions. It's mainly used for taper angle control and allows much higher cutting speed, still providing a straight cut. The picture shows a part in hardened tool steel cut with a release angle. The second type of 5-axis configuration is called B4X. It has a rotating A-axis mounted in the table and the B-axis mounted on the Z-axis. This means that the workpiece can rotate 360 degrees and the cutting head can tilt 45 degrees in one direction. This allows cutting of complex 3D parts with high angles. All machines can be operated on 3-axis mode and their rotating axis can be detached to utilize the full work envelope. Whenever the additional axis is going to be used again, it can easily be reattached and calibrated with a routine using our measuring probe.